go. I'm unstoppable, do the impossible. I'm irresponsible, yet I'm phenomenal. I got an arsenal, I'm dropping bombs, you know. No, I'm not stopping, no. Conquer the obstacle. To the top, here I go, think I'm chosen to be the king of rock, think the people have spoken. I can hear the tick-tock of the clock, I'm in motion.
G'day everyone, Rascal here again. Now, this is my first race video in quite a while. There'll be a few more coming up. As you can see, it's round 5 of the Tidgney Fugu Frenzy series here at St. Croix. I forget which layout. I think it's St. Croix B, but I'm not 100% sure. So, qualifying 4th. You can see Spider GTR in the orange and black car. Gets a run on me on takeoff. But do the old under and over, get a better exit, and he actually loses a couple of places. So I'm back in the 4th position. Now this is a really tricky and complicated track. As you can see, Falcon and Z just lost it there, so now I'm up in the 3rd. It's really easy to lose it in these cars at the best of times, but at this track, this section, look at it, off camber there, off camber again, into another off camber corner, all at high speed, and cars that like to roll around a lot, which haven't got that much grip. We've got no assists except ABS, that's it, there's no traction control, nothing like that. Now you can see I nearly get taken out there. I saw him on my radar at the last minute and just backed off a bit. But I was just very lucky I wasn't taken out. You can see Bazinga right up my butt. I have a really good race with Bazinga, this race. I really enjoyed my racing with him. Some of the best racing I've had in a long time. So I go and try and take him on the inside here, which rarely ever works out because this corner is all about exit speed. And he's got it. And it's funny how you can see how close we are on the bumper cam in the right hand corner. It looks like he's quite the distance away when we're actually very close. So I managed to take the spot back down to 4th. Let's see if we can catch up to 2nd again. Now I do get faster as the race progresses, and so does Bazinga. I actually pulled the fastest lap times in this race. As you can see, we just jumped ahead just a little bit. Just showing how close it is still between the Tinted and me. We've got to be careful because this fighting is just going to let the guys up ahead get away. Because they're not going any faster than us. They're just being more consistent. They're racing themselves. Whereas me and Bazinga, as you can see, are racing each other. We've both got our strengths and weaknesses at different parts of this track. He gets a better run through here. Doesn't look like it, but as you can see, he's caught up a bit. Now, unfortunately, we have an incident here, but both Bazinga and I agreed it's a lag issue. He goes to turn in, and he knocked me. He did not think he was going to touch me. And you've got to understand, we're racing from all across the world. I'm in Australia, we've got guys from New Zealand, we've got guys from America, Britain, all over Europe. So lag issues do come up. And if Bazinga tells me it was a lag issue, I believe him. It's that simple. Because the rest of his racing was super clean. As you'll see later on, because I do catch up with him. Cost me a couple of positions, but not too much. Now if we hadn't had that incident, I wouldn't have had to push as hard as I do push. It's quite hard to overtake on this track, there's only a couple of places. I generally wait until the main back straight, or the last two corners before the start finish straight. For me, they're the only two real places where it's safe to pass. So if I'm behind a slow person, I have to wait for them. So you can see them just relaxing here, taking a good pose. Now we get a much better exit through here. Here I am, back in fourth place, back behind, chasing down Bazinga. You'll be able to see the general overall speed difference by how quickly I pull away from these blokes in a couple of laps. Or even one corner through here. Like I said, it's on this straight because I had that corner nailed, where I used to overtake. You're not going to overtake anywhere through here. All you can do is try and maximise the speed, as I try and do here, to catch up with Bazinga, who's very strong through this section. But as we're on the TV camera, you can't see that we're catching up. Now we go ahead to lap 6 here. As you can see, I use the apex marker there as my marker when to accelerate. I found it was the perfect marker. It worked every time, got me past everybody. Now you can see Bazinga could have fought me. He could have tried to cut me off. But because of the instinct ball, he actually flicked on his indicator for a second and just let me go by. That's good sportsmanship. Now I'll admit, I was frustrated at the time, but that was my own issue. Me with my PTSD, when I'm involved in an incident that costs me like that, my fight or flight response just goes completely off that. And yeah, my analytical thinking goes out the window a little bit. And I just tend to run off my adrenaline, which is not always the best thing. But I don't want to use that as an excuse for winning or losing, because I choose to race in spite of me having that condition, and it's something I have to deal with. It's my problem. Now I got a really good exit that time. As you can see, I'm really pushing here. I know I can catch up to second. I know if I do it, I'll be dragging Bazinga along with me, which I want to do. Because like I said, I was really enjoying. He was a great to race against. Really gave me that impetus to push it. Now I'm not sure if we show it or not. No, we don't. We jumped to lap 9. Now Bazinga was helping me along the whole time, bump drafting me. But I just pushed up a little bit too hard on this corner. Thankfully Bazinga doesn't get caught up. I'm on the grass. This car is really hard to get back onto the black stuff when you want it to. If I hadn't spun that second time, I might have been able to keep fourth. But yeah, Magic here gets past me. As well as Andy Rees. So I'm in 6th now. I see Spider coming up and I decide I'm not going to fight it through here. It's not worth it. Now I didn't realise he was this much slower than me through here, so I do give him a bit of a tap there, not enough to send him off, but enough to slow me right down where usually I'd be coming through a lot faster. But I know I can take him on the straight. I'm really not concerned about it. I know I will take him on the next straight, so yeah, like I said, I'm not too worried. I take my normal line through here. As you can see, catching ground all the time. He goes defensive. No, in his mind, he knows I'm coming for the move. Again, that apex marker, perfect acceleration point. And you can see that beautiful spider livery, nice livery spider. And I'm past him. But it's given Magics here a bit of time to get ahead. So it might have only been not even a quarter of a lap. There's a quarter of a lap that really slowed me down, and I had to catch up. Now I was catching up, and I think I may have had a chance to catch up to Magic here this lap, but, and because of that, I push hard. And you're going to see the result again of me pushing that hard. Again, seeing Bazinga, I think he's in 2nd place now, knowing I should be up there. Like maybe not 2nd, 3rd, it would have been me or Bazinga. But I come out of here, I was pushing that bit too hard, bang. Damn it, that's all chance of catching Magics here gone. And I've got Falcon NZ and Spider's GT coming right up my back at full pace. So I go defensive at first, but I realise they're not going to catch me in time. So I can take my normal line through the corner, concentrate on my exit. Falconer is really trying to keep up here. He just overcooks it a little bit too much, bounces into the wall. And I don't have to worry about him anymore. And Spider, it looks like, made the same mistake. The final lap, all I need to do is stay ahead of these two guys. I know I can't catch the guys ahead of me, so I just take it easy. As you see, I just take standard lines. I don't go slow, but I don't push it to the limits either. Nice and tight through here. I take it easy here. Lift up a little bit here. keeping over 180 Ks is good through there. That was an average exit to that corner. And I try and do a little 180. It's semi-successful. Only reason it works is because I bounce off the wall. And that was my race. So I could have had a podium position. You see me let out my frustration there. Because I was frustrated. But like I said, I had a really good race with Bazinga. I really enjoyed my racing with him. Overall, it was a race I enjoyed, despite the result. So, you don't necessarily have to win or even have a great result to have a good race or a race that you enjoy. So, and I really enjoyed that race. So that's about it. I'll leave you off, or let's just go with my usual send-off. Be good to each other, especially during these times. And I will see you all next video. Catch you all later.